I brought these lures all the way back from Japan. Let's see what kind of fish we can catch in America. Woo! Oh, it was a crab. It already bent the hook. Ow, shit, that little tooth bit me. And you have to wait, and that's the hardest part. All right, we got one rod with the Stella and lure, and the other rod here, we've got the Shimano Stratic, and this little Japanese it looks kind of like a mixture of a spoon and a jig head, but we're gonna put a mud minnow on the end of it. I think that could work pretty well. I found these cool little lures on my recent trip to Japan. I actually found a ton of really awesome tackle that I've never seen in America. And I'm really excited to try these. These are actually Daiwa brand lures. And it's not just a lure. It's a mixture of a lure and a live bait weight. So it looks like a spoon, right? And these are about 1/2 ounce and has a little hook attached to the end of it. With the little hook, it says on the back you can attach a piece of worm, a little shrimp, you can attach cut bait, a little lure. But for me, I'm gonna use live mud minnows because this spot I know has a lot of flounder, a lot of trout, some red drum, and this spot has a lot of mud minnows just running up and down. So I like to use the same kind of bait that's naturally occurring in the spot that I'm fishing. Yeah, this is a really cool little thing right here. I mean, it came in many different sizes. I just picked this size. Has 3 different colors. Right now I'm using the orange one. It like acts as a spoon that has live bait on the back of it. And I think that's really innovative, that you can use both live bait and a lure to attract the fish at the same time. And I'm using this. My wife Erin is going to be using our lures, and we're just going to have a good day out here fishing. Enjoy the nature, catch fish, and cook it up for dinner. That's our favorite kind of adventure. Follow us today. All right. All right. Let's give it a cast. Cast it upstream, and I'm going to let it drift this way with the waves. Every once in a while, I'll jig the tip up like that. And when I jig the tip up, the spoon flutters up and flutters down, and the bait will follow it. Now, I'm really hoping to catch a flounder, but who knows? This could be good for anything. Oh, it was a flounder. I should have waited longer. The thing with flounders is you have to wait. It takes them a second to inhale it. And if you set the hook at the first touch, you're gonna pull the bait right out of its mouth. Whereas trout, when trout hit your bait, they just hit it and run. It takes patience and a little more control to catch a flounder because you'll feel the bite and you have to wait. And that's the hardest part, is that knowing that something's on the end of your line and you don't set the hook. So I know it's a flounder because my line will just stop moving and I'll let it eat, and usually the tip looks like this. You just wait, and then you doink them. Doink! Ooh.
I think it might have just been mud.
Sometimes you don't know if it's mud or it's fish.
Yeah.
You just gotta set it on both.
Oh.
There's no harm in setting it because you have a lure on there.
Because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take?
Yeah, pretty much that.
Woo!
Oh, it was a crab. It was a crab. Oh yeah. What is that? I got a trout. That was a trout. That was on that little Japanese lure right here. It inhaled it. Dang, that took that mud minnow all the way down. That was good. I can still use that mud minnow. The mud minnow is still good to use. Woo! This thing's really cool because you can either like use a live shrimp or a little live fish like this. And this is about half an ounce here. And it's a spoon that just flutters down. And look how it works. It sinks to the bottom and the minnow just starts swimming away. And then when you twitch it up, the spoon flutters up and flutters down. Can you see it? So it has double action. Action from the spoon and action from the live bait on it. Now the tide is moving this way, and there's a drop off right here. And what I'm doing is I'm casting it upstream like this. I'm just bringing it with the current this way. Let it on the bottom, give it a couple twitches.
I'm so happy to be out.
Me too.
It makes my brain feel good. You know what I mean?
It's just always good to be outside, unless it's freezing cold and we're dying. Which noise is funner, a jet ski going by really fast or motorcyclists zooming by really fast?
Which one is more fun?
Yeah, which sounds more fun?
Mm,
Which sound do you like more?
which sound do I like the best?
Yeah,
Neither.
it's nothing like a come on, who doesn't like that sound just is whizzing by?
Who doesn't love that?
Everyone loves a good motorcycle passing.
You want to walk down a bit further?
Yeah, we could.
Okay. It's so squishy.
Oh, right.
Whoa, it pulled it so hard.
What do you think it is?
Trout.
That looks like a keeper trout. Nice.
Ooh.
I think that's on the dot. Was that like out far or was that like close in?
No, it was like right here. That was so fun. Gorgeous. Oh, winter speckle. Feisty. Oh my gosh, it's angry at me. Ah! Did not want to be caught.
I think that could be on the dot.
It's on the dot. What do you think? I think it's keeper.
Then you keep it then.
Okay,
Good job.
thanks. My hands are so muddy now.
I'm hoping to catch a flounder with this, but lately I think we're just gonna keep catching trouts.
It was so fun, it just slammed it.
That's why lures are fun.
It wasn't like a light bite.
This is like what I'm using is like a mixture of a lure and live bait.
That's the best of both worlds, don't you think?
Yeah, but it's not swimming the same way as the other one is.
Huh.
This is more fishing on the bottom, so hopefully I get a flounder.
Do we have any more trout at home right now?
No.
Yeah, baby.
It's a trout. It's a lot of trout here, and they're feeding off the bottom too. It's like as soon as I let it flutter down, it gets a bite.
Beautiful. You're using the same minnow?
Yeah, whatever. I'm giving it so much action that it's gonna work. But it seems like our lures that we make, the BBL lures, that's working just as well too. You don't even need live bait.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like using live bait because it's fun.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Don't judge me. I just like to use live baits. We listen and we don't judge. But you got a couple of really big pulls on that BBL, huh?
Yeah. Do you have to fish on the bottom in order to catch flounder?
Yeah. So if you want to catch flounder, I would try and keep that lure on the bottom longer. But I'm trying to catch flounder, I'm catching trout, so it seems like there's a lot of trout here.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. But I'd like a nice fat flounder because I've been catching a lot of trout lately. It's fun to target something and get what you're targeting.
Yeah, yeah.
This is so fun. It's out here. We out here.
We out here. Sun is coming out too. Oh, oh.
Set
See
it.
that? Oh,
Oh, I think that was a flounder,
I
huh?
think so too. Did you see that?
Oh, definitely.
Look at that.
Definitely flounder.
Did you see it going?
I saw it. I saw it. I guess next time wait longer.
Wait longer? I feel like it let
Wait
go
longer.
of it.
Wait longer. If you're trying to go for flounder, wait longer. If you think it's a trout,
Well, I'm not gonna not try to catch a flounder if it's biting my lure. That's how you know something bit it. Oh,
yes.
you're on.
Oh, it got off. No. No. I know that was a flounder
How do you know?
because I was on the bottom. I was waiting for it to eat for a long time. Darn it. Darn it. That was a big one.
Why are you making that face?
I feel like this hook is too small. It's already bent out.
Really?
I'm gonna change it to a little bit bigger of a hook. All right, so I'm switching this out. I'm not gonna risk this again because I do think the hooks are a little small on that thing.
On that thing?
Yeah, so I'm gonna change it to a little bit bigger of a hook so I have a better chance of landing the fish. See, look, it already bent the hook. You see it bent?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna switch it out.
Oh, you lengthened the line too, huh?
I lengthened the line a little bit, and I tied a 20-pound leader and a bigger hook this time. This way it won't bend out. All right. Oh my gosh. There we go. Let's get him.
Are you jigging like that? You remember when we got stuck on this sandbar in our boat?
Where?
Right here?
That was the same. That wasn't the sandbar.
Yeah, we were going to that ramp. And we were going across from there and we got
Oh
stuck
yeah, oh yeah, I do.
at night. Oh,
Huh? Bit you again?
yeah, man.
They're all hitting pretty close in too, huh?
Mm-hmm. They're right on this shelf. It's pretty deep right in front of us.
Yeah, that's where I was catching a lot of flounder last time.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, it's a flounder.
Yeah.
I knew there were flounders here. I was guessing it was a flounder, but this is a small one. That last one I hooked was a really big one, but I hooked it so perfectly on that bottom lip. Look at that. That was fun.
Beautiful.
That's like the third fish on this. I missed 2 fish, caught 3 fish. Still small though.
It looks like you like that weight.
Yeah, look, this is how this weight works. So the flounders are just pretty much waiting in position like this. And when this jigs up and down right in front of it, the flounder ambushes it. And the bait is just free to swim around like this when I leave it. But when I jig it up and down, it goes up and flutters down. And it uses its eyes on the top of its head to search for its prey. And you can see how it's like camouflaged with the sand. It hides in the sand and ambushes little fish that are going by. That's what I'm targeting. I'm trying to catch those, but I'm catching trout by accident too. Seems like this little weight works pretty well. I'm going for a big boy now. I got a big one. So this one, hopefully I got a big flounder.
Good luck.
You know, I know that there's a flounder on it because as I cast it, it starts moving to the right, because of the current. But when it stops moving in one place, that's probably something eating it. So I give it a second to eat it, and if it still hasn't moved, I set the hook.
Do you always have to cast upstream?
Yeah, pretty much. Because if you go downstream, it's not flowing right. They're facing a certain direction, waiting for fish to come by. Should we move spots again, like down further?
Sure, we can try. If I don't get a bite on this cast, we're gonna move down. I feel like that trout is perfect steamer size.
Yes, on the dot, a keeper.
It's meaty though. It's not skinny.
Yeah, good.
I would love to eat that steamed.
All right, which way should we go?
That way.
Woo! Another trout. That one just pulled it so hard. Just came up and smacked it on the way down. All right, we'll let him go.
Smack that all on the lure. Smack that. Give me some lure.
Hell yeah. Dead bait, I gotta change it out. I don't know, I kind of feel like I prefer using a lure.
Why is that?
Because I had to keep changing out this bait. I mean, the bait's working though, so don't get me wrong.
Isn't that the constant debate between bait versus lure?
Whoa. Oh my gosh, so damn slippery. Oh! There we go. Bite?
Did you see that?
No. What happened?
Yeah, I got pulled. I got freaking punked.
Pumped?
Punked, yeah.
You got punked?
Yeah.
Like MTV Punked?
Yes.
With Ashton Kutcher?
Am I being punked right now?
I used to ask that question a lot back
You?
in the day. Just didn't know if I was getting punked or not.
Yeah, everyone wants to know when it's happening, you know? Darn, I've missed a bunch of bites.
Are you sure they're bites?
Some of them I'm sure, because they're pulling me back, you know?
Ooh, so they're flounders probably.
No, I feel like the flounders just feel like you're stuck on the mud.
Oh yeah, they kind of just stop moving, right?
Mhm.
These are pretty cool little lures. Speckled trout.
When you left, I lost a part of me.
Cast right there, cast right there. Come on, we got a doink one.
What?
We got a doink one soon.
I know. Maybe I should switch my lure color or something.
Yeah, change the color. The water's kind of dirty looking. I think that's a good color though.
Okay.
Try blue or white.
I might try white.
Oh, god damn it.
White?
Yeah. Got lots of lures right here. What color do you want?
White.
Got blues, white, pink. Oh, actually, I actually have some that are already open. I'm not going to use these right now.
White, please.
White. There you go.
Thank you.
Maybe you want to put a shimmer head on one of them?
Okay, I'll try this first and then I'll shimmer it up.
Because it's kind of dirty. The water's kind of dirty. The shimmer might actually help a lot. Yeah! Keeper trout. No, I got it. Ow, shit. That little tooth bit me. Look at that. Yeah, I bit the BBL cream dream color.
And then it bit you?
And then it bit me. It was one tooth got stuck in my finger.
Oh.
Woo! All right, we got one keeper trout each, Erin.
Woohoo.
Not bad. Not bad for a good hour of fishing.
Yeah, show me that fish again.
And it's juicy. Look how fat it is. I just slammed it too. I'm gonna give it a measure. $16.5. The wobble lure. Fattest wobble on the block. This is the BBL, Brennan's Bomb Lures. Catch a ton of trout, flounder, all sorts of fish using this lure. Now this is the cream dream color. Ooh, love using lures lately. 16.5. Let's see if we can get our limit. There's a lot of little ones today, but if you weed through the little ones, you might get some keepers in between.
Oh, I'm on.
Oh, she's on, she's on. Woo!
It's another trout.
We got Doinkarella over here. Woo!
Not bad.
On a minnow, right?
Yeah.
Woo! Doinkarella caught one. You doinked it, right?
I don't identify by that name, but yes, I did doink it.
She doinked it. Right in the mouth. Look at that. All right.
Finally.
Well, needless to say, this lure works really well. We catch a ton of fish, but the size of the fish, a little smaller than the actual lures, right?
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We caught a lot more fish using this little thing, but our BBL lures, we caught the big fish.
Yeah, that's true, which is surprising because we're using live minnows, so.
Yeah, well, everything wants to eat that.
Yeah.
I think the lures kind of filter out the bigger fish.
True.
Nice
All right,
catch.
you're gonna have to help me get that hook out because it
Dang.
choked it.
All right. Satisfying?
Yes. Been trying to get one with that lure.
So, what did you remember you did differently?
I don't think I did anything differently. I think the fish was just there. Wee! Weep!
Sympathy if you think you're doing now. I've been fishing it really slow, just letting it just sit there and then just little twitches, reeling a tiny bit, because it's kind of cold out. And everything I know about fishing in the cold, fish are moving a lot slower. So you can't move it too fast. Each cast, I'm leaving it out there for like 2 minutes. All right, doinked another one. A lot of them on this Japanese lure, but it's just so, they're all so small. See that? There's a lot of fish, but all small.
At least we got some keepers.
Yeah, at least we got some keepers for sure. Oh, damn.
Oh,
You saw it hit it?
I heard it. I guess you know it's been a good day when you're leaving covered in mud and smelling like fish.
Yeah. We caught a lot, right?
I got a couple. Caught a few. I missed a lot.
What'd you want for dinner?
You know what I want.
Sand dollar again?
No.
What do you want?
The sisig or cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger.
But the sisig sounds great. Unless you're too hungry to wait. But we have sandwiches
Yeah,
in the car too.
we'll do sisig. Look, there's just a lot of small flounder here. There's not many huge ones.
Well, I'm ready to go whenever you are. Tide is so low. Oh!
Doink 'em.
It was a tap, tap, tap.
You're on.
The hell?
You're on.
No.
Ooh, it was something, huh?
Dang.
All right, let's go.
And out of battery. All right, well, how'd you think it worked? How was your day?
I had a great time. We caught a ton of fish. This is a spot that I haven't been to in a long time. And it's always nice to just come to a new spot, try a new method, and just catch a bunch of fish. Now, regardless, I caught a bunch of small fish on this little Japanese lure. It's just fun to bring something from a completely different side of the world, bring it back here to America, try it out and see how it works. I do think it worked really well. Just maybe wasn't my day to use this lure, but I do think that coming back and doing it again, I would catch some bigger fish. But here's the thing. This is really awesome because it's not only a lure. You are supposed to put a piece of bait on the back. You don't have to, but putting a piece of bait on the back can increase your chances. And I caught a ton of fish doing it that way. Now, my BBL lures, those always work really well. We ended up catching 2 nice keeper fish using that, and that's enough for us to go home and make some dinner right now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week. So we got just the fillets, no skin. This way I like to deep fry or just a quick fry like this. Just dip it in cornstarch. And I'm gonna turn this into like a fried fish sisig, which is a Filipino dish. That's just so delicious. My friend G showed me how to do this, and I've been hooked on it ever since. So these will be coated and then fried real quick until they're kind of crispy. Yep, still really fresh. So I know the oil is ready when it's kind of shiny looking like that, ready to fry. You want to make sure that the fillets are dry. So I pat them down with like a paper towel and make sure they're dry so it doesn't shoot water everywhere. This is also helpful too, just the delicious streams on top. That color is looking good. You want to fry them until they're kind of crispy and they're like brownish color. How crispy they are. So all of the fish that we fried, we chopped it up into little bits like this, and I have red pepper, onion, scallions, garlic, just searing in here, and then we're gonna add the fish into here, And then we're gonna put lime and mayonnaise all in there together. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Look at that, it's looking nice. I'm gonna dump this fried fish in here. And this is a Filipino dish that my friend showed me how to do, and I've just been addicted to making this kind of dish. It's called sisig. A lot of mayo. What's Kira doing here? What are you doing, Kira? How's it looking?
Oh my gosh. Is that for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah. Some for lunch, some for dinner. Usually it's served on like a hot sizzling plate, but I don't have one, so it's okay. I'm just gonna do this. Well, I've learned from my friend Jericho that in the Philippines they do not use chopsticks. Who knew? I mean, I think I do that, but I feel like it's a common misconception. People think that Filipino people eat with chopsticks, but in fact, he told me perfectly normal way is just to eat with your hands, maybe a spoon, but I'm gonna eat with my hands just because, just to get a better connection with the food. So you pick it up like this, use your thumb to push the food into your mouth. That's good. I love it. Wow. The fish is so tasty. It's like crunchy and chewy and salty. And with the mayo, it's creamy. And with the limes, it kind of cuts through the fat. The onions are sweet. Oh, I love rice too.
All right, I gotta try it. You're making me
You gotta
hungry.
have to try it. You're gonna use a spoon or you're gonna use your hands. Either or is proper, so it's up to you. It feels weird to break in an egg with my fingers. But my hands are clean, but it still feels weird. This is good.
All right, don't judge me for using a spoon.
Oh,
Thanks.
listen and we don't judge.
Thanks.
Well, I'm working on it, but it's not bad, right?
That's so good.
All right. Fried trout sisig.
So good, I can't even talk right now. So good.